You guys, there is so much stuff that I have to unpack and so much about me that I just didn't know was there. And hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you're new, my name is AALIYAHJAY. Make sure you are subscribing to see more of these type of videos. So if you are a returning subscriber, hi, I love you and I missed you. As you can see, we're in a new scenery today. I'm just in my living room / kitchen. I'm not sure. I just felt the need to be in a different scene. I feel very calm sitting here. So I'm like, I'm gonna sit here. Like, I got my coffee ready. I got on my makeup, and I'm gonna just be talking to you guys about this journey I've been on lately. I think I tried to do a video talking about this stuff and it was all over the place. But today I got my thoughts aligned a little bit better and I am in a better space than I was. And I think also the reason why I feel so compelled to come on camera and talk about this is because I had a dream last night, and it really kind of my dreams have been so vivid lately, and they kind of been showing me a lot of things that I realized but probably was in denial in the real world. And you know, being in denial is really crazy because you don't even know you're in denial. Like, that shit is wild. It's wild. I love hot coffee. I'm addicted. It's bad. So anyway, I'm not gonna be doing my brows today because I have a hairstyle with a bang, and brows take like 20 minutes. So I don't have to do it. I'm not doing it. So I'm not doing it. My bangs are gonna be covering my brows. I'll just like brush them, but I'm not gonna do them, you know. The products that I use are gonna be listed in the description box always. I know sometimes I forget, but they're gonna be there this time. But yeah, so I don't know what made me feel like I needed to come on here and talk about this, whatever I'm going through. I'm not sure, you guys, but whatever I'm going through, I like it. It is scary, and there's no way I can turn around. I can't go backwards. I can't like unlearn this stuff. And that part is also scary, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure this is like, you know, it comes with age, it comes with maturity. And I've also heard that this is called a spiritual awakening, which I didn't know. I just recently learned, but I have been getting into, like, you know, more of my spiritual side lately, and there's so much stuff that I relate to that I didn't know that I was going through, or that I just had the ability to do. And that is bizarre to me. I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep saying it's crazy to me, but it really is. Like, my mind is like shocked and blown, and I'm just like, wow, like this is really life. Like, I don't know. But yeah, I talked about like getting into more of my spiritual side in a few other videos, and I haven't really got into it, and I'm not sure if I want to get into, you know, a lot of that side as of yet. I'm not fully there to talk about it. I'm not comfortable talking about it as of right now, but of course I will share some things with you guys. But yeah, so the dream I had last night was a little wild. I had this dream that I was going somewhere, and I'm not exactly sure who I was with. I was with someone who, you know, made me feel really comfortable. I'm not sure if it's my boyfriend or if it was a friend or my sister or my mom. I was with someone, and I just remember like meeting up with these people that I know, which are like family to me, and I met them in like a parking garage. And, you know, it wasn't nothing like a drug deal or nothing like that. It was just like we was about to meet up to go somewhere. So I met them in a parking garage. And I remember saying hi to all of them. Like, they all seen me. And I literally said hi to like each one. And I found that strange in the dream. I was just like, what the fuck is wrong with them? You know? Not only the reason, and I know that sounds super childish, like, the dream, they didn't say hi to you. I don't know. I think the reason why the dream kind of stood out to me is because I actually go through that in real life. You know, it sounds crazy, but I actually do go through that in real life. And I realize that that is really something that has made me feel unrecognized in my entire life. And it's crazy because I go through that with a lot of people that I thought I was close with. And that's the part about being in denial, you know, like thinking you're close with someone. And it's not even just like the part of saying hi. Like, I think that was just like its way of translating it in my dreams. But that is like the smallest part. It really is just about, you know, having people in your corner who care about your well-being. And with that exact group of people that was there, I don't feel important to them. So it was really crazy to me, you know, it was really crazy to me how that showed up in my dream with this exact group of people, and how, you know, in real life, I really don't feel important to them. And in my dream, they didn't treat me like I was important to them. And some of these people are family members. So, you know, in your mind, in a normal person's mind, you're thinking like, oh yeah, like that's my family over everything, you know, like this is my family. Imagine thinking like that, and the people don't really treat you like family. And over the past few weeks, I realized that these people truly don't give a hell about my damn existence, and here I am like breaking my back to make people happy. And that is going to lead into another topic that I'm going to talk about later on. But yeah, that dream kind of just made me realize like how selfish and inconsiderate people can be. And like I said, it's not about the part of saying hi. I think that was just the most minimal way of my dream kind of making me feel the things that I really feel in real life, you know? However it showed up in my dream, I actually feel that way in real life. And it's because, not that these people don't check on me, because you don't have to check on anybody. Nobody has to check on me. You get what I'm saying? Of course it would be nice, but nobody has to fucking check on me. Everybody's grown. Everybody's trying to figure their life out. Everybody's having kids. Everybody's getting married. Everybody's trying to, like, you know, pay their bills. So I don't expect people to check on me and be there for me. I'm not that person who expects that. I think what the dream was really saying to me is that these people truly don't care about how you feel, even if they have made you feel a certain type of way. And I just recognize that with that exact group of people. Like, it'll be a situation where these people have done certain things to me, but here I am bending backwards to make them feel comfortable or show them that, listen, I'm here for you. Like, I know we're going through this, but I'm here for you. And they don't do the same for me. And, you know, some of you might not be able to relate my dream in that situation to each other, and that's okay. But, you know, like I said, the description of the situation is really like not even like a thing. I think it's the way I felt in the dream about the people. And so I feel like that in real life, because these people, you know how some people, they do you dirty and they like make it seem like you are the bad guy and they're the victim because they can't take responsibility or own up to those things. And so these are things that I truly deal with a lot. And I've dealt with this a lot in my life, even like in relationships, and it has literally scarred me. And I didn't realize that until recently. I didn't realize that things like that have made me so insecure and so doubtful of myself and my existence and my spirit and my thoughts and my boundaries, to the point where I'm accepting half-ass shit from people. Like, I truly did not realize that until now. And, you know, I just turned 27 not too long ago. And, you know, I got confirmation from my sister yesterday that everything I'm going through, I am on the right track. You know, sometimes when it's you could feel like, oh my God, like, you know, I should have learned this before. I'm so late, this and that. But no, I'm going through it when it's my time to go through it. But yeah, I never realized how the people who, I didn't realize how a lot of people have made me feel so insecure of myself. And it, you know, insecurities can run really deep. You know, sometimes you could say someone made you feel insecure about how you look. I've never questioned my beauty as much as some people would have liked me to. I think what has really stuck with me is how insecure people have made me about myself, like my spirit and my, like what I desire and my self-worth. You know, people have made me really doubt the things that I feel and think. And, you know, as a young girl, these are the trials and tribulations you're gonna go through as a woman. I'm not the only person who is going through this right now. I'm pretty sure tons of you guys can relate. I'm just gonna talk while I let my concealer sit and dry a little bit. I like for my concealer to get a little dry before I blend it out. But yeah, things like that have really made me feel insecure over the years. And like I said, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys can relate to this stuff, and there's some people who probably can't relate to it, but at a certain point in life you're going to be able to pinpoint these problems. And so I feel like I'm at my point where I'm pinpointing what makes me feel good, what makes me not feel good, what I agree with, what I don't agree with, my boundaries. And I realized that I truly didn't have any boundaries. Like, I was letting people just walk all over me, do what they want. And you guys, listen, like, this is so weird because I feel like I've always been the type of person who has been like, fuck that person, F you, F that, I'm doing what I want. You get what I'm saying? I've literally always like preached that, but I just realized that I'm not sure if I was living that way because, for one, I have such a forgiving heart, and that can really cause me in some shit. And I be feeling bad for people I shouldn't even feel bad with. Someone could stab me in the back and I be feeling bad for them. Like, damn, I wonder what they was going through for them to even do that to me. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's the way I be thinking about some stuff, and that's not okay. Like, I can think it, but I could be like, okay, like, this person clearly is going through their own shit, fine, but that is my boundary, and if you cross those, you have to get cut, okay? So yeah, I realized that I really didn't have, well, I guess I had boundaries, I just wasn't living up to my boundaries, and I wasn't respecting my own boundaries. If I don't respect my boundaries, how can anyone else respect my boundaries? And so a lot of people have been walking all over me, and I didn't realize until now, a lot of things that have happened to me, I do not agree with. And I'm at a point where I'm not putting up with nobody's shit anymore. And I think that's just the overall story. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm not putting up with nobody's stuff. And it's easier said than done to not give a fuck. It truly, truly is. Like, you could be like, I don't care, this, that, da, 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 da. You can say that until you turn blue, okay? If you're not living in that, then you're just wasting your breath. And okay, I'm gonna say I don't care because I truly don't care about how anyone else feels. I feel sad that it has to be this way, yes, but my sadness is not gonna stop me from putting myself first. I'm at a point in my life where I realize I haven't been putting myself first, and I have to put myself first. And whoever doesn't like it, that is not my issue. That's not for me to figure out. That's not for me to dig deep and figure it and dissect it and unpack it. That's not my problem. And whoever does not like it, I don't know what to say to you. Like, I truly have no words. Like, I don't know. And you know, I almost said I don't care, but it's not even that I don't care. It's just that, like, I don't know. I don't have anything to say. Like, okay, like, now what? Like, okay, well, this is what it is. This is my life. And like, that's for you to figure out. If you don't like it, that's for you to figure out. That's not me. That's not my issue. You know what I'm saying? So I think I'm also just realizing that I've been carrying a lot of self-doubt, and I am trying to really embrace the person I am. There's no one else like me. There is no one else that is going to think the way I think, see things the way I see them, and that is okay. Like, it's no one's business. This is who I am. And so, yeah, I just really been in the, let me like finish my makeup before I say everything. But yeah, I just been really unpacking who I am, and it's just crazy to me. It's really crazy to me of how much I have learned over the past 2 months. And I want to say that I have learned so much over the past 2 months because I have been in women's therapy. So I realized that there was something deeper missing with myself. I'm not sure how long ago it was, probably about like 6 months ago. And I tried to like figure it out on my own, but it's not that easy to figure out on your own when you're not being held accountable, or you're not being held responsible of the things that you are doing, the things that you are projecting, regardless if it's good or bad, you know? So that's what therapy has really done for me. And I just enrolled myself in therapy probably about like 2 months ago, and literally so far it has been working so well. I have noticed so much about myself. I have been really like accepting myself and loving myself so much more. Like, you guys, there is so much stuff that I have to unpack, and so much about me that I just didn't know was there. And like, there's things that I don't like, and there's things that I really do like that I didn't know that was there. And I could literally cry right now. Like, it's just so much. And so yeah, I've been in therapy for 2 months, and whew, child. When I first enrolled in therapy, when I first got in therapy, it was really tiring, you know? I was really like scared because I'm like, oh my God, like, first off, doing work on yourself is never easy. Like, it's never easy holding yourself accountable. It's never easy recognizing the things that have made you the person you are today, whether it's good or bad. There's bad things that have happened to me that I didn't realize actually happened to me. Like, and it sounds crazy to say, but it's really some things that you probably don't even know that have scorned you and have happened to you. And once you start unpacking those things, once you start unpacking like once you start trying to get to the root of the issue, you realize like you're pulling out all of these things. You're trying to get down, you're trying to dig down to the root, and you're shoveling out all these things. And you're like, wait, like, I've been carrying this? Like, and really though, so yeah, I think that is just like, I think that is just really bizarre and really crazy. And I'm so grateful for it, actually, because if I never enrolled in therapy, which my mom and sister used to really tell me a lot, like, you should probably get some therapy, you know, like, you know, you're a young woman, you have, you know, a lot going on, and you have to get to your root of the issue. And I was always like, yeah, you know, but deep down, it was really scary. And I didn't realize that I was scared until I actually did it. And then, like, now I'm doing it. Well, then when I actually enrolled in it, in like my first few classes, I'm like, oh my God, like, this is so scary. And it was just really scary. And it's really hard because, like I said, holding yourself accountable is never easy. You kind of have to, it does start to make you feel really exhausted. Like, the first few weeks, I was so tired. I couldn't even get up and work. I couldn't do anything because I was working on myself so much that I was exhausted. So that did happen. And also, it was a point in time where I was being really, really hard on myself. So that was also hard too, you know? Being hard on yourself and taking responsibility is truly not easy. So yeah, and another thing that therapy has really taught me is to truly love myself. And I didn't realize how much I wasn't accepting myself, because it's so much to really unpack in that area. And I'm not gonna share everything because it's super personal, but I definitely had my moments where I wasn't accepting myself. I wasn't proud of myself when I should have been. And even that made me realize the little things that my brain is saying to myself that is not good or positive. And it's easy to be like, I love myself and all of this stuff. It's so easy to say that, but if you're not really embodying that and you're doing the total opposite in your brain, you're not loving yourself to the fullest. And I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I love myself to the fullest. Also, don't mind my nails. This was my black nails, my black press-ons, and the black thing didn't come off. It's not a fungus. It looks like a fungus, but it's not. That was just my black press-ons. It didn't come all the way off. But yeah, I wouldn't accept myself. And I'm gonna just give you guys one example of me not loving myself enough. So I recently realized that I take so many pictures and I don't post them. And I know this is gonna sound super childish, like pictures, who cares about pictures, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Like, but this is just the one like level realization that I realized that I can share. Everything else I'm not comfortable with sharing because it's very deep. So I'm just gonna put this, you know, I'm just gonna say this part because it's really not that serious to me, but it is serious. So yeah, I realized that I was taking a lot of pictures, and you know, taking pictures is my life, taking pictures is my job, and so it's normal for me. But I realized that every single picture I would take, I would hate. And I wouldn't hate the way I looked, because I don't feel like I dislike the way I look. I feel like I love the way I look. Like, I wasn't like disappointed with the way I look. I think I was more so disappointed with myself. And so I didn't like the picture. And I wouldn't like any picture, and that would stop me a lot from taking pictures. Not taking pictures. That would stop me a lot from posting pictures, because I wouldn't like the picture. You know, I would always like, I didn't like the picture because it's not what I thought it would be. And like maybe like the angle, I don't know. I truly don't know, but yeah, I wouldn't like the picture, and that would stop me from posting a lot of pictures. And I talked about this recently on Twitter, like I have so many pictures and I never post them. And I realized that a lot of that is because I wasn't accepting myself, and I was being so hard on myself. I was saying disgusting things about myself that is truly not even true. And I was just being so hard on myself. Like, I would nitpick at myself. And I think a part of that is chasing perfection. And the real fucking tea about it is that I am not perfect. And it is okay. Like, that is totally okay. And I didn't accept that before. I was not accepting that. And I have been so inconsistent on YouTube because every video that, like, I remember this vividly, that every video I would make, I would be so confident in it, then I would watch it and it didn't come out the way I thought it would come out, and I would not post it. And this used to happen a lot. I used to record videos every single day, little do you guys know. But did I post every day? Absolutely not. You know, you guys know I struggled with being inconsistent for a while now. I'm just now starting to be really consistent, and you guys have been noticing it. And I want to thank you guys for noticing that, because y'all been like, you know, sending really nice messages. But yeah, it makes me be super inconsistent because it's not how I pictured it. And that is me not loving myself. That is me not accepting who I am today, what I have to offer. And like I said, that's just the small part of it. Like, I don't want to say that that's like a small part. It's the small part of what I'm talking about, but it's not small. You know, like, it has made me inconsistent in my career. It has delayed my process and my success. And you know, even that, I have to even accept that part, that this is what I was going through. I didn't know it, and I recognize it now, and the only thing I can do is be better. Because, you know, if I be hard on myself as far as saying like, oh, this delayed my success, then that's not fair to myself. Because first off, self-love does not include external success, and that's the part that I also recognize. So that's why I can't be hard on myself about it. I have to just like accept it, like, okay, well, this is who I was, and I'm not that person anymore. I'm becoming this person. Because I don't want to be hard on myself, and I don't want to beat myself up about it, you know? It wasn't my time to recognize those things. So I can't be mad at myself about that, you know? Everything happens for a reason. I've just been really learning to live in the person that I am today. And I want to just talk about, like, you know, I want to just get deeper into even like the accepting myself part. I realized that, you know, I have like such a crazy sense of style. Like, literally, my fashion really has no boundaries, and I feel like I haven't even really showed you guys or even myself what I am capable of as far as like just my craft and just my imagination and my creativity. We all know I could be super creative, and I feel like I haven't tapped into, maybe like, I feel like I started to tap into like my creative self when I was younger, but now ever since I've been getting older and social media has become such like a big thing, I haven't really tapped into it because I've been worried about what everybody else thinks. And as ironic as that sounds, because I feel like, you know, I've been one of the people to preach to you guys not to care about what people think, do what you want. I don't feel like I was fully living up to that potential. I truly feel like, you know, in my brain I had this idea of me not caring, but I also did care a little bit about what people think. And that has a lot to do with even like, you know, how I dress and how I go outside, and I'm worrying about like what people are gonna think of my outfit. And I don't know, I feel like the creativity and the passion that I have for just being a creative, I was really nervous about that, or nervous to be judged. And so recently I just kind of just been wearing what the hell I want and doing my hair how I want and whatever, and it feels so fucking good. Like, it feels good to not care what anyone else thinks and what anyone else feels, and just do what I want. Like, if I want to wear a lime green shirt with a banana hat on my head, why can't I do that? You know, like, who's to say I can't do that? And it's me telling myself I can't do that because I'm gonna look crazy. And who said I look crazy? Like, of course, everything that I like is not gonna be someone's style, you know? Like, it's not gonna be everyone's style, and that's okay. And so I feel like I haven't even really tapped into like all of it, you know? Like, I truly haven't tapped into like the entire person that I'm supposed to be, which I call her my higher self. My higher self truly would not be caring about what anyone thinks, and I see myself even, and like I said, I'm only sharing like the little first layer parts of what I've realized, not the deeper things. The first layer part is the way I present myself to the outside world. Why do I care about how I look to everyone else, you know? And like I said, I haven't really even tapped into her fully. I've only recognized her. I've recognized that I'm not being my higher self, and I understand it, and I've accepted it, and I know that I'm not gonna be her overnight. It's gonna take a lot of work, because it takes a lot of courage and bravery to become your higher self. And this is, you know, this is for everyone. a lot of people are not their higher self. A lot of people are scared to be their higher self because they are worried, or they care, or they don't have enough courage or enough self-esteem. And I just realized that I have recognized her. I know she's in arm's reach, and I know that I'm going to fully 100% be her one day. So I've accepted that, you know. But yeah, my higher self, for one, would not be taking a lot of shit and bullshit that I dealt with. I would not be dealing with this shit. And two, I would be more comfortable in myself and my skin and do what the hell I want and not care what no one else thinks. So yeah, like I said, I've been kind of more so doing what I want and really like wearing what I want, not caring. And I love it. It feels so good. I feel free. Like, I feel so free. I feel so at peace. Like, I feel like myself. And that's so crazy to say, because I thought I was being myself this whole time, and I wasn't. Like, I truly feel like myself. One of the reasons why I know that I am stepping into her is because I've been posting a lot of pictures on Instagram recently, you know, and just like kind of doing whatever the hell I want. And you know, I've been getting a lot of engagement or whatever, which does not identify, you know, my self-worth or anything like that. It's just something that I noticed ever since I kind of stepped into this little self bubble. I'm like, wow, people are treating me different, which I don't care or do care, but it you know, I do notice it. And I realized I seen this one comment on my page, and someone says, are you like on drugs or something now? And as much as that would offend someone, that kind of made me happy, because that means that I am not sticking to the outside normals, you know. I'm not sticking to the outside beauty standards, and I just know people can sense a difference in me, and I don't know if I care or do care. I truly don't, but that just really confirmed. I don't know why. I'm not even mad. It made me happy. I don't know. It just kind of confirmed that I'm glowing. It's crazy how you can like kind of take a offensive comment like that, and I feel this way, right? I've never would have felt this way before, but yeah, I feel like that was kind of like, I was like, yeah, like it's happening. Like, it's very noticeable. I don't care if it was or it wasn't, but it's just very crazy, you know? So I don't know. That's just what I've been. Oh, that's so funny. I think that's so funny. That makes me really happy. I just been tapping into my higher self, and whoever she is, all that she has to offer, I am fully open to accepting her. I am welcoming her with open arms, and I just feel, I'm not gonna say I feel 100% happy, but I definitely am in a different space than I ever was in my entire freaking life. And I tried to talk about this several times and it never worked out, and I think it just wasn't time. And like I said, I've only talked about like first layer things, and I haven't even talked about like the spiritual part that I've been dealing with. Like, whew, child. Okay, I am so connected to my intuition, and I've always been that way. And I didn't realize how spiritual I was. I've always been connected to my intuition, literally, since a kid. Like, my intuition in my third eye is so strong, and I didn't know that until now. I truly didn't know that. And as scary as it is, I have it, and it's here, and it is a lot of responsibility. It's a lot of self-doubt that is surrounded and being connected to your intuition. And because like I said, I've never really recognized this, so a lot of things that happen now, I'm like, is this right? Like, you know, and what I like, is this okay? Like, I don't know. And a lot of things come to me in my dreams, and I didn't know that until now either. Okay. But yeah, so, whew, let me wipe this dust. But yeah, I've heard a few things about spiritual journeys, and I've heard one called the Dark Night Journey, Awakening, I think it is. I have more research to do on it. I've only looked it up yesterday, and it definitely explains everything that I am experiencing. And I heard another one called, let me see what the name is, because someone sent it to me today, and that is called the Hermit Phase. And that also explains a lot of things that I am experiencing. So I'm not exactly sure which one I'm experiencing right now, and I just know that this I am having a spiritual awakening. And I think that, on top of me, you know, doing the therapy work, has really made me super exhausted, and it definitely has made me inspired in so many other ways, and I'm trying to like navigate it, but I haven't like really been that inspired. And that's why you guys kind of see me not really posting that much on YouTube, because I've been trying to just like figure myself out, you know. It's kind of hard. Adulting is hard, okay? This is part of adulting. You guys truly wouldn't understand if I even told you. I just feel like when I explain it, I just sound crazy, and no one gets it. And there might be some people who do get it, but I don't even, like, I don't know. So I'm not gonna should I do my hair in this video? I don't know if I want to do my hair. So I didn't do bottom eyeliner. You guys know I do a lot of bottom eyeliner now, but I haven't been doing that recently, and I don't know. I've just been doing bottom mascara. So I'm gonna do my hair, because I'm pretty sure it looks wild under here. So let me go do it. I'll be back. So you guys, I just finished getting dressed and doing my makeup. So this is the finished look. I'm about to go get some food. Oh my god, this bang is like
mad good.
I'm about to go, thank you. I'm about to go get some food, and I gotta fix this bang a little bit. I might have to cut this bang. But I'm about to go get some food, and I am gonna enjoy the rest of my day. I hope you guys enjoyed that girl chat. It was very personal, and yeah, I haven't ate all day, so but thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.